Now, I could not leave the bar area without talking to manager Sean Lagoa. Sean, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Now, I understand you guys make a homemade limoncello.
We do. I offer you a little taste.
Oh, I thought you never would ask. I thought, perfect, yes.
Let me grab you a little of this here.
All right. Now, as you can see, when you poured it, the limoncello is a little viscous. It's got a little bit of a body to it, and I would imagine that's probably from the simple syrup as well as everything just sort of kind of coming together and becoming one.
It does. It gives a little bit more. It's a nice coat to the throat and the mouth. It gives it, kind of lingering flavor on there. It's nice.
That is lemony. That is so delicious. Sean, I know your last name is not Giuliano, but you are a part of the family.
Absolutely.
And how do you come into things here?
So I met my wife, Adriana, down in San Diego. We were working in the bar business. Fell in love right off the bat.
Adriana is
Vince's sister and Dory's daughter.
Keeping this stuff straight is tough, so you got to help me out.
Believe me, I'm still working on it. Speaking of the devil, here she is.
Hey, Adriana, nice to meet you.
How you doing?
I'm great. I gotta tell you, your restaurant is beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
This limoncello is absolutely delicious.
You like it?
Yeah,
It's my favorite.
and from what I understand, Vince is putting together some dishes for me back there.
He is, yeah.
All right, so is that my cue to eat?
That's it. You get out of here.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Enjoy.
Thanks. This is my absolute most favorite part of the day. The reason is all that tricky interviewing and walking through kitchens is over. And it's time to eat. Or as the Italians would say, mangiamo. All right. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Where do I begin? I mean, I think we gotta begin with the calamari, don't you think?
It's the appetizer.
It's the antipasto, right? Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Delicious.
Homemade breadcrumbs with some Lari seasoning, flour, some breadcrumbs itself.
Calamari is a simple recipe, but it can be like messed up so easily.
Oh yeah, no, a lot of people do it incorrectly.
So you're talking just basic breadcrumbs, simply seasoned, but it's all about that fryer being at the right temperature and not over frying it, right?
Exactly.
Because you cook it too long and it becomes like rubber bands. All right, well, if we're keeping in the Italian tradition, we would move on to our pastas next, correct?
Very good. So, we have our butternut squash ravioli.
Okay.
All homemade ravioli. We roast the butternut squash, take it out of the oven, puree it with some mozzarella, ricotta cheese, fresh herbs, put inside the fresh made pasta, and then we do it in a sauce. It's a Parmesan cream sauce. So there's a lot of Parmesan, a little bit of cream, some fresh sage, and some fresh basil. This is our #1 selling ravioli.
Well, sage and butternut squash, they're like, I mean, it's a happy marriage right there,
It
right?
really is, yeah.
Well, I can keep going, but I need to pace myself.
Yes, you do.
Now,
So
I'm very excited about this.
this is our tagliatelle short ribs. So the fresh made tagliatelle, we take the same pasta recipe we had over here with the ravioli, and we just put it through an extruder so it comes out like a tagliatelle, which is really similar to a fettuccine.
Right.
The short ribs themselves, they are just braised in a sauce made with pancetta, carrots, onions, celery, some Chianti wine, and some pureed tomatoes.
Okay. Oh my goodness. That is so hearty. If you're a meat and potatoes person,
Oh yeah, you go nuts over it.
this is delicious. Wow, that's good. Okay, but in the spirit of pacing myself, I'm gonna do exactly that.
Yep.
All right, let's give this a try here. I wanna get a little bit of that pesto on there. Oh, look at that. That fish is cooked perfectly.
It's like butter.
Oh, that is delicious. I like that the fish is not like overly floured, or sometimes people have a tendency, like when they want to do
It's
fish.
mild. I'm big on simple. I don't like to use
clean.
all these different
But
ingredients.
that's Italian. That's
Yeah.
Italian too. I mean, it's like it almost doesn't sound fair to say, but Italian is very simple cooking.
It's enormously simple. Yeah, I mean, you're talking 5 ingredients per dish, and that's about it.
But what's paramount is the quality of those ingredients.
Got to be highest.
And then, of course, your execution.
Thank you.
But this fish is cooked perfectly. This is spot on. So good. Okay. One last dish to
The
try
stuffed
over here.
scampi.
And this is what we were talking about earlier.
Yes, exactly. So we butterfly the shrimp.
Okay.
We lightly bread it. Okay. We fry it, and then we top it with some fresh lobster. Okay, some parsley and Parmesan cheese. That's the mixture on top.
It's funny, I find a lot of like stuffed seafood dishes to be kind of somewhat unsuccessful.
Yeah.
It just, the flavors get muddied, and you know, it's like, especially with fish, once again, so clean. But I'm getting shrimp and I'm getting lobster. This is perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
Really good. Now, you know, we've talked a lot about regions, the fact that your family's from like southern Italy, and a lot of different regions are represented here. But you do something here, which you have a monthly regional dinner. Tell me about that a little bit.
So we do, it's 4 courses, and every month we feature a different region of Italy. A lot of people don't really realize, but there's 20 states in Italy,
Right.
20 regions. And each region is really, really different. We're talking 2 different countries almost. I mean, their food is different, their culture is different, their dialects are different.
Right.
We take all those ingredients that each region is featuring, and we make a 4-course dinner out of it. It's a great package too, because people like to bring their friends and family in, and they'll have a bottle of wine, and they'll just have a great night.
Single guys out there, keep on top of that, because that would be a great date night.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It would.
For a
Right.
middle of the week date night, to go to a regional 4-course, I mean, and it's not going to kill you. That's really, really
It's
good.
not going to break the bank.
It's all really, really
Thank
good
you.
stuff. There is no better way to finish up a great Italian meal than with some delicious Italian desserts. I've got a little tiramisu here, the benchmark for any Italian restaurant. And this little bit of loveliness, well, that is a Nutella bread pudding made with brioche bread and a little creme anglaise on the bottom there. And of course, a cappuccino. With that, I hope you all have enjoyed the taste of Torrance and Gaetano's restaurant as much as I have. I think you really got to hit this place up for some great Italian food. After all, who needs to go to Italy to eat Italian food when you can stay right here in Torrance? Ciao for now.